You do this and your brand will stand out instantly. So, hi, I'm Darren Monroe, 30 years marketing, branding. I used to work for Universal, DreamWorks, MCA, and a whole lot of other big companies, iHeartMedia. I did the branding right here in Chicago for Jay-Z, Eminem, Limp Bizkit, Nelly Furtado, The Roots, and a whole bunch of others, and marketed $6 billion worth of films like Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Star Trek. You get the idea. Know what I'm talking about. So listen to me carefully, very carefully. If you do this, you will immediately stand out and people will resonate with you and they'll wonder, how did you do it for next to no budget? So what I do is I help people badass emotionally brand, because you got to be able to stand out emotionally without the big budget, without the big money. And here's how that works. I'll make it very simple for you. What you have to do is find a way to stand out the same way you stand out as a human being. How do you do that? By having preference on what it is in your industry you are absolutely for and that you cannot stand. And it's not about putting down people and companies and services in the industry. It's about just pointing out their procedures. So in other words, you're calling out the not the bull, okay? You're going directly in there and you're saying, listen, for instance, if I was starting something in the 80s called Starbucks, first thing I'm going to say is I don't like donuts. I didn't call out Dunkin' Donuts, but I don't like donuts. I don't like the fast food material, but of course Dunkin' Donuts has that, so I have a lounge area. And by the way, I don't even like extra large. I'm going to call it venti. And oh, by the way, I'm also going to have pastries instead of the donuts. I'm going to be the differentiator without saying Dunkin' Donuts suck and I'm number one. That's not the way to go. The way to go is to talk about what you provide instead of that. I'm going to talk about the customized coffee experience that's at a higher price. $5 for coffee. Well, now as we know, you pay a lot more than that. But initially it was considered crazy to have $5 coffee. And now, because you have a customized experience, it makes sense. And here's why that works. Customization means this. Customize is what I call a $1 trillion luxury pattern. If you say tailored or customized or designed, you automatically are conditioned to believe that's going to be more money. And that's how they went out. That is the crazy part about that. If you can do that, if you can be the person who's the differentiator in that way to talk about what you love and what you don't like without putting people, places, brands, and services down, but just their procedures, calling out the not the bull, and how you are different is going to make you do just that. Look different and be the differentiator. Did you like what I say? Did I earn you a subscription? Subscribe to my channel for more. You will love it. Binge watch all my content, especially the last 10 videos I did, and check out my playlist.